Hello and welcome back to Mechanical Mastery. Today we are going to be taking a look at the effigies, getting them all set up so we can get into finally refined storage and go for a base overhaul. I think it's much overdue. So let's get right into it. So not much took place in between episodes, just really gathering materials and letting stuff smelt up and looking at how we're going to get this niter. We need to crush down sandstone to get niter. So we keep on running this through the pulverizer. I am making some more for us to make. And this is going to be used to get gunpowder. So if we take a look at the recipes here, you can actually use it to make gunpowder with sulfur and 2 niter and 1 charcoal. So we should be able to just get some wood going as well while we take a look at everything else we are going to need. So let's see. Let's throw this in here. And take a look over here. So what we set up last episode was the magma crucible and the fluid encapsulator. What I have prepped over here was a sawmill, because if we look at this quest here, the peaceful route, whether you're playing in peaceful or not and you just don't want to hurt innocent creatures, the sawmill can extract the materials directly from the effigies without needing to spawn the mobs. So the way I understand that is if we make, say, another dormant effigy, so we need to get some calcite going, which I believe we just need to throw more bone or stone in here, which we do have. I did make that up for us, and we'll get some more bone meal as well. And we will throw that in here. That will get us some calcite going, and we should be able to use that to make some more of these. So let's make our soul stones. I don't know how many we'll be able to make. We made lapis, and we pull out glowstone. Right here. And what else did we need? Redstone, which we have. We can actually make 32 of these. I don't want to make that many, because they do not stack. That should be enough to make all 4, and it'll make 2 sets of each. So that should be good for right now. I will store all this stuff. We're running very low on space, so that upgrade today is really going to make a huge difference for us. And really unlock what we need to start building out this base quite a bit more. We're going to get some more building blocks today. And we need to make some more basic energy cables. Basic energy cables, and we're missing everything. We should be able to make what we need, though. So make the tiny capacitors, and we should be able to make some of these. And we need to make starter cables. I guess I could have just went this route, huh? So we don't need to make those starter cables. There we go. That will power that. So if we take a look with some lava in here, let's take the lava, throw it in here. So you can use a bucket just to throw 1 bucket in there, and we will make 1 dormant effigy. Some of this calcite. Actually, we'll just make as many as we can. I don't know if it's going to let me do that in here. Yeah, I'm going to do them one at a time. Alright, and with all those made, we'll take 1, throw it in here. That should give us a blaze effigy. And we should be able to throw it in the sawmill, which we can. And hopefully it gives us just 1. Okay, that's fine. So we will be using those drops for making these types of charges here. So the blitz powder is a blitz mote. Ice charge is bliss powder, which is the bliss cube. The earth charge is basalt powder, which is the basalt shard. And the last one is fire charge, which is blaze powder, gunpowder, and coal. Let me grab up, wait for some of this niter to smelt up, get us some gunpowder, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I got everything we need here to make the just fire charge first. So we'll make one of those. And then we're going to get into these other liquids here. So if we take a look at our liquids we're going to need is redstone, glowstone, and resonant ender. The redstone and the glowstone are fairly simple. So we're just going to need some redstone and some glowstone, which we do have, and we will do one of each. So it should be 4, because that should give us 250 millibuckets. Let's take a look over here. Oh, it only gives us 100. So it's actually going to be 10. One less. And once you have a full bucket in there, we should be able to put the dormant effigy, and that will give us our basalt effigy. And to get the glowstone, we're going to do the same thing. Throw 4 of those in there and see what we get. Yeah, so that gives us 250 per. And it goes on top. It's kind of interesting. And we'll throw that in there. That gives us our blitz. And the resonant ender is the one that is going to be a bit different. We are going to need to use our philosopher's stone as well as some iron. Because you can use iron and this in a crafting table to make ender pearls, which we're going to need 4 of, because these are also 250 per. And that should give us our last effigy. Alright, so we have all of those, and we should be able to throw them all into here. Once we have all those drops, we should be able to start crafting the rest of these charges. So blitz powder turns into that, and make the lightning charge. We can make the ice charge. We can make the earth charge. And that should bring us quite far along into our quest book here. So we'll grab all our rewards. We need to clean up our inventory. And we're going to need to make a blaze burner. So we're going to need to make one more blaze effigy, which is easy because that one's lava. This effigy made up here, we can make ourselves create blaze burner, which we're going to need to make the improved mechanical essence. That's because this one is required to be heated. We also need to take a look at what our last requirement for this tier is, which is the basic control circuit, which is going to require a metallurgic infuser with some redstone and osmium. So I do have osmium going up over here, and we will make ourselves some mechanism metallurgic infusers. We're gonna make 2 of them. That's just the way I like to get started with mechanism. So we'll just pop these down, I guess, for here for now. Remove this one, and we'll give ourselves a cable. And what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to get some redstone in both of them. So we got some redstone. You're going to want to throw a stack of iron, at least in the first one, and as much osmium as you have in the second one, with redstone as well. And these will start making the enriched, fused alloy, and these will make us our basic control circuits, which we're going to need in just a moment. So we'll take this out here. We are going to be quick with this because our whole base is wood, and we're going to spawn him in, and we're going to pick him up in the blaze burner, And we're going to pop him down and over here. And the way to get him started is with some coal. We're just going to use this charcoal I made so it doesn't go to waste. And you can see he's heated now. And we should be able to grab all of our charges here. We have the lightning charge, the ice charge, the fire charge, the earth charge, and we'll grab our basic control circuits, and that is going to be everything we need besides our regular mechanical essence, which we only have one of right now. And you're going to have to chuck all these in here. So one of those, one of these, and one of each of these. And it should start to mix. And we have an improved mechanical essence. This is big for us because if we take a look at the quest book here, with the improved mechanical essence, we're going to actually be able to make our controller. So I think we're going to need to make one more of these to complete the quest, and then we'll press it. And then, do we get one back? Let's see. No, we don't. So yeah, we'll press this down and we'll have to make one more. And now we got that second improved mechanical essence. That's what we're going to need to make this controller here. But now it's time to start gathering up some materials. I'm going to need quite a bit of slime and a few other things to start getting started in here. So silicon with nether quartz, and what else do we need? The slime for this here. So we're going to need quite a bit to get everything up and running. One neat trick I did find, you can throw this in here, the wheat, it'll grind up into the wheat flour, and instead of doing the crafting with the bucket over there, you can use this washing system we have set up and throw it in there, and it will actually turn it straight into the dough we're going to need for the slime. So just give it a moment, and there we go. We got our dough. Also, I've unlocked that next tier, the advanced mechanism one, giving us the tier 4 materials. So if we take a look, we get eggs, we get sugarcane, and we get the fluorite, we get uranium, emeralds. It tells us about a transmutation interface. This is a device that lets us connect it directly to our storage system, and it will actually let us use EMC and the storage system all in one. So we'll be getting into that shortly, hopefully sooner rather than later. That will definitely make things quite easy for us. I wonder what the crafting recipe looks like. Actually, this may be something we can get into pretty soon. Once we get the regular and improved automated, this will be pretty easy for us to create there. Alrighty, with our final supplies now cooking up, we should be able to get started with our controller here. So we're going to need some machine casings. We're going to need 3 of them, most likely, so let's just hit this. That should be good for now. We should be able to make the controller. This is the biggest part. And first thing you're going to want to do is definitely go grab this quest. Because it's going to give us some cable and a storage housing, which we're going to use to make 2 64K drives. I think we should have close to everything we need to get at least one of them up, most likely 2. So hopefully we will. Let's see what we got here. This drive is going to need just a chest. Do I have any normal planks? I do. We're also going to need a crafting table, so might as well make it now. Alright, so this drive and crafting grid. We're going to need to make the construction core, glowstone. Oh, click on my table here. Construction core here, and then the deconstruction core, which is actually some quartz. I had some washing up. Having a problem with it though, it keeps disappearing. I'll just make some more real quick. Alright, didn't disappear on me that time. So We should be able to make the deconstruction core, and that will get us our crafting grid. There's the grid and crafting grid. And that, theoretically, is all that's needed, really, to make this multi-block here. We're probably going to make it, like, right here, actually. We'll put that there, that there, and I guess that on top for right now. Might switch those around. And we have our controller here. So we will need to make the drives. So we're going to be making 64K. So I'm just going to run through this crafting recipe. If you are curious to make one 64K drive here, you're going to need 36 of the basic processors here, 12 of the improved processors, and 4 advanced processors. It will cost 108 silicon, 43 quartz iron, and 83 glass to make just one of these, and we're going to go for 2 of them. So let me get that started right now. And lots of manual crafting later. We now have 2 64K storage parts. We should be able to combine these with our housings and get 2 64K drives. This is a big advancement for us. So you can see the 128K. And we should have all this storage now. I like to set this to medium. I set the JEI synchronized to 2-way. That way if I search in here for like quartz, it will show up on both sides. And that's the way I like it. So now we can start dumping pretty much everything into here. So we'll go ahead and go through all our chests here, and we should have more than enough storage to get everything transferred over. And this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a big step up, and we're gonna be able to get the base pretty much overhauled after we do this. And with that, I just did a little bit of a redesign here for right now. I have moved all of our items into this storage system. So this is going to help us crafting quite a bit. And we're going to use it right away, getting into the blast chiller. This is going to help us get some ice. Looks like we're going to need to get packed ice first, which we should be able to do bulk washing. So we're going to need to make ourselves 2 ice manually. I should have some buckets. And I did put my water in here for now. We're going to need to make a new infinite source. I just want to do that before I forget to. And should be able to make this ice. We need the ice charges. There we go. And there's 1 ice, and there's the second one. Now what we could do with these 2 pieces of ice is we can bring them over to the washing system we have, and it will actually turn this into packed ice for us. So we'll just hang out over here until that does turn over. It is definitely hard to tell when this does finish, so make sure you hang out by it because the texture is very similar to the regular ice. But that should give us everything we need to get the blast chiller up and running. We need some invar gears. I made us some more invar for right now. There's 1, and we'll make the second one. And we should be able to make the coil. We have no gold. I'm surprised. We have some gold dust. We'll just throw that in there for right now. So we only need the 1. And this will go here. And this will be our blast chiller. With this, we should be able to hook it into power. So we're going to need some power cables. Cables. There we go. And that should give us power there. I should be able to take out this one right now. And the other thing you need to throw in there is some water. For right now, we'll have to manually do that. So we'll just grab a bucket. And we will throw the water into here. And this should... I stop clicking it with the bucket. Start making us ice. We're going to need this because we're going to be using the igneous extruder, which we're going to make a few of them, to make some different types of blocks for us. So we're going to be looking to make definitely black stone, which is the blue ice and lava. And then we're going to probably make stone with water and lava. And we're going to need to make a magma block. And the other one I was looking at was the cobbled deep slate. We only need to make one of these, but it will require one more packed ice. So we'll make 2 igneous extruders for right now, if we can. So we need 2 redstone servos. We need 2 pistons. And we need 2 Constantine gears. Ooh, out of Constantine. Constantine blend. Smelting. There we go. Need to make nickel. Let's grab our tablet here, and we will grab nickel, and we will pull that out in the pulverizer here. And while that's going, we should be able to make the other stuff we need. Well, we can make first one here, and we can start taking a look at like what this looks like here. So we'll do the cobbled deep slate first. So if we look at the recipe for the igneous extruder, there we go. The cobbled deep slate is going to require the packed ice and lava. So we'll just grab some trapdoors for right now, because this is only going to be temporary while it makes us some blocks to build with, and packed ice. So we're definitely going to need to get more water. Ice. And that should make us cobbled deep slate. We don't need to let this run for too long, so we'll pick up the lava right now. And that will stop it, because we don't need to keep it running, because we can learn that EMC-able item there, and we can take a look at one of our other recipes. So I plan on, like I said, setting up just a few of these to start getting us some blocks, the basalt and the stone. So we're going to need to change this over to blue ice, and so on and so forth. Make my life a little bit easier with this water situation. Instead of doing this by hand, we can use an aqueous accumulator. That should get us water with water on either side of it. And we should be able to pipe this in over this way. So what I'll do is this. Try to make it look semi-decent. We're going to need mechanical pipes. We'll do mechanical, basic mechanical pipes, which we do need more steel, which I do have going up here. 27 of them. And we should be able to make these basic mechanical pipes. And we'll use our configurator just with this. It may look a little funky for right now, but it will get the job done until we get this set up where it needs to go. So that will actually accept the water from the bottom if we set the configuration to, and that will automatically create our ice, because to make blue ice is kind of expensive. We need 9 packed ice to make blue ice. So that would just make these this a little bit less manual as I take away my water source there. I think I have one more over here. And place that there. It doesn't look too good for right now, but we will change this later on. So I managed to get ourselves the blue ice here. We're going to need some magma cream. We need to make one more. Do I have any more blaze? I do. And we're going to need that to make one magma block to go underneath this one. So this one will get magma block underneath it. It will get water to the right hand side, and that will start making us stone. This one will get blue ice to this side, and it'll start making us black stone. I have 2 barrels here, one for this side, and if I can, we'll just use this just to place this down. One for that side, and that should be, let's get a piece of dirt just to make it look a little bit nicer, but for right now, can't have it looking super ugly. And throw that down in a completely wrong spot. We are now making our blackstone and stone. Behind me I have our new storage system, and coming next episode we really should be looking at a whole base redesign. I do plan on likely keeping this area up and running for now, but this area is going to be either redesigned and reimagined to get these machines a little bit more spread out. Maybe get the essences all automated, since we only have the one automated right now. And yeah, so if you guys are enjoying the series so far, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like and consider subscribing if you guys want to see more of what this is coming to be. So thanks guys, bye.